guys, and welcome back to another speed build video. This time we are building a family home with a budget of 24,000 after we bought this lot, which is 30 by 20 I think. And in fact I have managed to only work with base game items in this build, so you can have like everything I'm using here if you only own the base game. It was not intentional, but I'm quite happy that I managed to do that unintentionally, because yesterday I actually tried to keep it base game, and in the end I opted for a rug which was not base game, but I really wanted that rug, so yeah. We are working with a family of 4 with 2 toddlers, so they have like 2 like little bedrooms. One is a girl and the other one is boy, so I kept it quite stereotypical, I know, with a pink and a blue room. And as you can see there, I have tried this glass rooftop thing once again, but it just didn't look good, at least not on this build, because I want to keep it more traditional, like not too fancy, like not too unrealistic. I think most parts of this house are pretty realistic. Like I could imagine this house being built like in reality. So yeah, I've intended to use some different roofs, but in the end it's just quite a rectangle house. So the part where it would have been difficult to put a roof on, which is like the bay window part here, I've actually made it a terrace, so the Sims can kind of walk out there and maybe sit there. And for me it is a little bit easier to get the roof right, and to get the roof like looking right in particular, because I find it very hard to make roofs look realistic in Sims 4, because you're so kind of limited to what shapes you can put, and sometimes they just won't look correct. Like it just does not look how I wanted it to be. So for this house I have thought about using some color on the exterior, but in the end I kept it pretty like warm colored, like with a lot of browns and woods. So we ended up with some paneling on the ground floor exterior and just plain color on the first floor, which is not the pure white. I'm not quite sure how it's called in game, that white color, because I've noticed when you use like the very light, like or light yellow or light pink, it is actually only half the price than the pure white color. So in a lot of cases here, especially inside the rooms, I have mostly actually used colors. It is not very obvious, but if you look like very closely, you can see that, for example, the open living area is light green with a dark green accent wall in the kitchen part, as well as just some very subtle colors, like the hallway on the upper floor is light blue, and a light beige wall on the master bedroom. So on the ground level we have an office space and a very open living, dining and kitchen area, and also a full bathroom, because my thought was to keep this house realistic. And as far as I know, if you have like a room which is like used quite often like an office space, you will want like a full bathroom there because, for example, I do have a guest bed in my office, so maybe people would just sleep there. And we are working with a 4-person household here, so I think it's a little bit easier, you know, to schedule the bathroom usages if you have like more than one toilet. Of course, on the upper floor we do have 2 bathrooms. Like one is an ensuite bathroom from the master bedroom, which is going to be the parents' room, and also a bathroom which can be reached from the hallway, which will be shared by both the kids here. And yeah, the office space is dark red. I just thought it looked quite cozy, especially in combination with the darker wood colors. It looks quite cozy and like sort of like a library, basically. At least how like a very classic library would look like. And as I had some spare funds left, I have added some like toys for the children and also 2 seats at the dining table for them. And yeah, this pretty much completes this house. I actually didn't film a walkthrough video through this house because I have changed some minor things after that, and after like the 3rd take of the walkthrough I was like, okay, I just take 3 screenshots, and yeah, this is how the house looks in the end. And when you walk in you have a like closet area where you can hang up your clothes, and from that area you can reach the office with the bathroom next to it. And the office is actually pretty nice. It has like direct access to the garden. On the other side you have the open living space with the kitchen, the dining area next to the kitchen, as well as the living space, which looks a little bit sad right now because I didn't have the budget to buy a TV anymore, so I basically placed just 2 couches so you can sit there. And the upper level consists of 3 bedrooms, the master bedroom with the ensuite bathroom and the 2 children's rooms. I actually really wanted to place more plants as usual, but since it was not in the budget, I had to leave the house pretty blank. So yeah, if you like this house and you want to use this house in your Sims 4 game, feel free to download it. The download link is in the description box below as per usual. And thanks for watching. See you next time.